Hey YouTube, just a quick update here. I'm going to install the valve cover assembly on my 2012 Sonic. Had the, back out a little bit, this car, part of my vlog series. It has the leak here. I'm going to fire it up so you can hear it in a second. I'll get it on. So first things first, besides removing this engine cover here, it just snaps off. There's no fasteners or anything like that. First thing first you're going to want to do is take these two fasteners out. I've already taken them out. They're just Torx T30, not torqued down very tight, so just kind of grab them and some other tools down here. They just slip right out, pretty straightforward. And then to remove this, now I found this interesting. I tried this earlier the day before. You pull the orange locking device back, and then you push this down. Now this one's coming right off. To get this one off before, I actually had to take a very small screwdriver and pry it up, and that actually released it. It really gave me a hard time to pull it out the first time. So if you get in the jam there, like I said, this little screwdriver, just going to run a mill flathead, pry this guy up right here. We'll set it loose, and to get this coil pack up, I kind of just started on one end, slowly work my way down until it lifts out. Alright, so this is the replacement part I bought off of Amazon. It's not OEM. Don't really care. I'm not trying to put a ton of money into this car, so I was like, there's $46 plus tax, and I got this cool card here, 30 inches for 1 year peace of mind. A sin. I don't know what that means. I don't know what 30 inches for 1 year peace of mind is. But taking a look at the new part here, I do, it does show me where anything that I gotta get out of the way of the existing one. This gives me a pretty good idea. Looks like I'm gonna get the wiring out of the top here. Out of the back, I should say. And that's about it. The rest of it should be pretty clear. Now, one thing that was a total pain is this little clip here, down here. It was on like that. You reach down here with a screwdriver and push that little tab that way on the bottom, so kind of like follow my finger. Like the tab had to go like that, if you will, and then it released. Sorry. So then it released that little clip in right there. That was really the hardest part so far, getting this thing out. So I got all the screws loose, and it's pretty tight on here. So what I ended up doing was actually very carefully, very slowly and gingerly working a flathead screwdriver down it right in through here across this corner, and that really kind of popped the whole thing loose. So from there I was able to work it out across the whole thing. Alright, so then it's set in place. One thing you definitely want to be sure of is making sure that this gasket stays in place all the way around, best you can. Give it a visual, feel it with your finger, make sure everything's in place and not bouncing out. Didn't come off sliding sideways or anything like that. No, go ahead and work. I don't have the tightening order. I'm going to make one up as I go, so make fun of me all you want, don't really care. So I'm going to go on the insides, cross, and then work my way on the outside from the inside, if you will, or the outside perimeter screws, and work my way from the inside out, kind of working back and forth. So let's look at the torque spec. Sorry, I don't have it in front of me. Alright, got everything torqued down to spec. This is the E10 external Torx socket. Picked up the set at AutoZone. I think the whole set was like $24 or something. A little bit more than I wanted to spend, but I guess got another set of tools. So whatever comes up again, I need an E-Torx. I now have a set. I don't know what the set is. It's quite a wide range of sizes, so should be set, hopefully set next time I need E-Torx. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot the coil pack or whatever that thing is, shoot that back down, reconnect it, already got the dipstick in, put the oil cap back in, and then give it a quick test fire. Hopefully it's quiet. I also need to put the mass airflow sensor connector back in. That might help it run as well. I did take that out. It gave me a little bit more room to get this guy in. And once I verify it's running, there's no huge leaks or anything like that, I'm going to go ahead and button everything back up, get all the wire harnesses back in, etc. Alright folks, moment of truth. Definitely neutral. Much more quiet. More hissing. I'm going to go ahead and shut it down, button everything back up, and then check the pumps. Alright, so here she is all buttoned up. Everything's put back, clipped in, double checking mission critical connectors here. All buttoned back up. I see that seal disconnected. I don't see oil pissing out everywhere. That was one of my early spots down here. Some oil came out and I took the cover off, so keep an eye on that over the next few weeks. Make sure it's not getting any worse. Nice and smooth and quiet, just compared to before. I can actually hear a lifter tick. I couldn't even hear that before. Alright, so now we have a pretty silky smooth idle. Everything's back together, hood's closed. I just did my scan, turned the check engine light off. The pending codes are still reading 0. It was still reading a lean mixture after I fired it up, but I went ahead and cleared it because it's probably just remembering that from the PCV leak. Still adjusting for that, so let it idle here for a while. I'm not real sure how long it's been. This is my trusty Ultra Gauge. I highly recommend these things. They're pretty slick. They're not the best code reader. They do function as a code reader. I've had this thing for in a video, and it's still pending 0, so that's great. Before I fix this, these would pop up before I could get to the clear codes. If I go back here, if I went up here to the clear check engine, by the time I could get back in here and get back down to pending, it was already popped up. So I think we're definitely on the right track. Alright, so we have a silky smooth idle. Case of COVID.